Yo, Gemini, what's poppin'? Gemini, how y'all doing? The song that's playing for you is I Mean It. Happy Sunday, happy birthday to Libra, and shout out to the crown chakra. That's where our spirit's gonna hang out for majority of the day. You can go anywhere on the spectrum, but it's Sunday. Sunday's associated with the chakra. That's why we purple. So you're gonna be upstairs a little more than usual, alright? Or just keep your awareness upstairs. The energy that's in the air is going to assist you in keeping your awareness upstairs. Now, I mean it. You may be telling somebody you mean what you said when you told them something. You mean what you said when you told them how you feel. You mean what you said when you expressed something to somebody, or somebody meant what they said when they told you something. So if you was in a relationship, you like, look, I'm done with you and I mean it. By what I said, I'm done with you. I don't want to deal with you no more. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. You know, you bringing some sort of communication to somebody, you don't want to work on something no more, or somebody bringing that shit to you. And it's like something you were invested in for a while. So it's not like you've been doing this for a day and then you like, you know what, I'm cool. Nah, you probably been doing it for like 9 months, 9 weeks, 9 days. You invested in something emotionally or passionately. You gave something your time and you're done with it. You're like, you might be done with it, or it's just like somebody's telling you they mean what they said. I meant what I said when I expressed my emotions to you. I really mean how I feel, I really feel, you know what, you get it. I mean what I said, basically. Somebody said something to you and they mean it, or you said something to somebody and you mean it. Shit, you probably said something to yourself and you mean it. You feel me? You told yourself, you know, I'm done doing this. I'm done acting like that. I'm done walking like that, talking like that, living like this. I'm done with this lifestyle. So you put a stop to something. You killed something. Or you're just done with people, certain people, places, things. One, you're emotionally out of whack right now because of some truth that was brought to you. Some truth, some clarity someone brought to you, or you brought to you, or source brought to you. So it's like you were sitting thinking, and then you got a perspective, right? You got a quick thought. Something came to your mind, whoop, when I'm talking. And then that shit made you think. And then you went from an emotionally balanced state to an unbalanced state because of some sort of clarity, some sort of communication through a person, through self, or through source. Well, if it's with self, then it is technically from source. You feel me? But somebody said something to you that made you stop your movement, stop the direction you're going. It's either you heard something, you was listening to a song, and the lyrics triggered something and triggered an emotional response because it connected some dots for you. You feel me? A rapper was spitting some shit and then he said something and then you was like, oh shit. And it was like you had the fucking That's So Raven moment. You went and your life flashed and you finally figured out what the fuck you needed to figure out, but that shit fucked you up too on an emotional standpoint. So now that you see what you had, now that you see what you need to see regarding your job, now you don't feel the same way you feel about that job no more. Yesterday, before this communication came to you, you was feeling beautiful. You feel me? I mean, well, yesterday was Saturday. Those who work on Saturday, if you didn't work yesterday, then Friday. Whatever, regardless. Before you got this truth, before you received this communication, you was feeling wonderful. You was walking happy, tall, like people look at you, people saw balance. People look at you, people saw stability. But now that some truth has been brought to your awareness, some communication has been brought to you. What type of communication? Only you know that, not me. Your manager probably told you some shit. Probably told you your work ethic was not as good as you said it was or you thought it was. That fucked you up. Now you feeling extra anxious at work because you feeling like motherfuckers is watching you. So you on your P's and Q's, but it's fucking you up emotionally because you anxious. You can't get your emotions under control because you feel like you constantly being watched. Or in terms of a relationship, you realize your partner was lying to you about some shit and you peeped the truth. It's either your partner told you the truth or you had to figure out the truth for your goddamn self. Shit fucked you up. Once you realize the truth, the shit fucked you up. Something that was brought to your awareness fucked you up emotionally. And it's something you were emotionally invested in. All right. So if you were invested emotionally into your job, then your job, something happened at work, or an employee said something, you heard something, you overheard something, you thought about something, and Messed up how you feel about your job now. It messed up how you feel about your relationship. It messed up how you feel about your business. It messed up how you feel about your goddamn self. How you feel about your friends, your family, whatever it is for you. And now you can't move the way you want to move. The song that's playing is, what the hell? Rock My Chain. Now you just out here rocking your chains. You might be tied to a situation you can't even get out of. You can't. You know you gotta move out of this because this shit's fucking you up. You know this job ain't it. But you can't just up and quit because you don't got another job. So you just gonna have to rock your chains, alright? You're gonna have to rock them bitches comfortably, alright? Go ahead, bedazzle them bitches up, style them up a little bit, you be cool. If you're in a relationship, you realize, damn, you tied to a devil, and it's like, fuck. You probably so deep in the relationship, got kids, house, and all that shit. It ain't nothing that should keep it. That's not a reason you should stay somewhere. You feel me? You stay where you feel, and you're not feeling right now. You stay where you feel wanted, loved, cared for, the way you should be. You feel me? You don't feel that wherever you at. You're not feeling that right now, Gemini. You don't feel the way you want to feel, the way you used to feel. When the honeymoon phase was lit, when y'all relationship just started, for the first 2 months, maybe 2 weeks, 2 days, whatever it is, I'm getting 2. For the first 2 of something, 2 hours, you feel me? You was in it. Your relationship was great, rainbows and cupcakes every day. Then after that 2-month mark, shit started going downhill. You realize you came to the truth. You accepted the truth for what it was. My fault, that was in reverse. Accepted the truth for what it was, and that shit kind of fucked you up. I'm not gonna hold you. Kind of fucked you up. Just a dab. Just a dab. This shit hit you hard, the truth you came to. But it's like you had to go through this though. You had to peep. What's this? Boom. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's some lies. Somebody not telling the truth, and it's fucking you up. You might not be telling the truth, and it's eating you alive inside. The voices in your head won't stop talking to you, and because of that, they fucking with your emotion on the emotional standpoint. You feel me? You may be dealing with a king of wands, or you may used to be the king of wands, but now you're in a state where you the king of cups in reverse. You as far as your emotions concerned, and as far as your communication is concerned, it's either somebody is lying to you, and because they are lying to you, it is fucking you up. So your manager was like, yes, you get this job in 2 weeks, and I know you got your college degree, you got all the credentials in order for the manager position. You even applied for the manager position. But look, I got to get you to test the waters, so we're going to start you off as a regular employee. That was a lie, all right? And then you peep game, because that was 2 months ago. He told you in 2 months' time, by 2 months, you would be in the manager position. You see the sword? That was a lie. And now 2 months done passed, 3 months done passed, 4 months done passed. You're still in the same spot. You got hired. The only reason you applied at this job was because you applied for the manager position. You want that manager check because you put in the time and the hours in your education in order to receive that manager check. But yet you still ain't getting the manager check because the manager lied to you. Your partner lied to you. Your family lied to you. Your friends is lying to you. Somebody lying to you. You may be lying to you. And it's fucking you up emotionally, all right? Song that's playing is Wow. See, now you like, wow. I'm dumbfounded. That's preposterous. Absurd that you lied to me the way you lied to me. And then it wasn't even a good lie. It was a page. It wasn't even a good lie. But you bought it though. What the manager was saying wasn't making sense, but all you was worried about was that manager position. And because you chose to ignore the red flags, ignore the signs, because if you look around this sword, you see the leaves. You seen the signs that motherfucker was saying something and the shit kind of wasn't adding up, but you still decided to bite the bait. And now you bit. Come on, Gemini. At least emotionally, okay? Now, if you walk with your emotion and people can see your emotions on you, then people can see that you emotionally fucked up, Gemini. People can see you a little on edge, all right? People might be trying to stay away from you right now because you just a little, you a little antsy. because of some lies that were told, or because of something that was false that was brought to you and you accepted. And because you accepted it, it fucked you up too. It may be from a person, it may be from yourself, it may be from a job, it may be from a relative. You know, somebody lying to you though. It's either somebody still lying to you or somebody lied to you. And now you are in the space of emotional turmoil. And you just like, wow. Look, and it's not over. It ain't over yet. Whatever you in, this is just getting started. Now you might want to buckle up for this one, Gemini. Like you thought you could just come in this job, 2 months and then escalate through the manager position. You quit your last job and you put all your marbles on this job. You feel me? Just to get lied to by the manager and not be able to leave the job. You stuck in a cycle, and this cycle is just now getting started. So go ahead, put your little safety vests on and tighten up a little bit, all right? You a little rough around the edges. Your feathers are frayed right now. I need you to tighten up, Gemini. Just pull yourself together. You're going to be all right. Stop ignoring. You was ignoring signs before. Now you know not to ignore them, all right? You had to go through this in order to open your fucking eyes, all right? I'm going to fuck with y'all, though.